on this podcast, talking to you, talking to other people, when we have conversations, I always try and find those areas which I think are discussions that are not being had in some way. And even if it's messy in some way, it's okay, as long as there's a space. It's a start that we're making. We're making a start. It's definitely not perfect, but at least it's taking place. Because I think that also being silent or kind of feeling that we're almost censored into silence in a way is also not the right way to do it, where there's almost a kind of an infringement on the ability for us to talk openly about it. But of course, then that means that then there's going to be some feelings that are hurt as well. So I suppose I'm talking about free speech in a sense. Where do you sit on kind of free speech? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's tricky. I don't think that we should have hateful speech that's going to essentially put people in danger. But I think having these conversations is very important. I think having it in a way that we are respectful of one another and aware of other people's needs and perspectives as best we can. It's a really tricky one. Yeah. I think that one of the things, as I'm sitting in this conversation with you, and I feel nervous having these conversations, I could be a white woman that sits quiet, like keeps my mouth shut and not, just have my privilege and not address these things. I'm probably saying a lot of things wrong, but that's going to be how it goes. And right. I think that's that piece when we were talking earlier about how do we have a difficult conversation. You're a very good active listener. I'm trying to listen. We're having this ability to, I think, really care for one another in this conversation, even though we don't know each other very well, trying to operate from that sense that we're just trying to build this relationship and learn more about how we can help the world and one another. And so I'm trying to, as nervous as I am talking about these things, I know that we're doing our best to make progress to help other people, right?